When the pandemic first hit, scientists at Melbourne's Doherty Institute were faced with a choice.
Either stay at home or do COVID-related work, come in and do critical research. And so we very readily and very quickly adapted what we were doing in the lab.
That work has led to the creation of a protein-based COVID vaccine unlike anything currently available on the market. While most vaccines focus on the entire spike of the virus, this one specifically targets the tip.
And that's because it's that tip of the spike that is really the part that does the attaching to our cells, and that's the part you need to block if you want to stop the virus from infecting.
Researchers say tests in mice showed the vaccine protected against COVID-19 even 100 days after it was given. Not far from the Doherty Institute, researchers at the Monash Institute of Pharmaceutical Sciences have also developed a new COVID vaccine. This one uses a different mechanism to deliver the information, mRNA technology, found in other vaccines, including one made by Pfizer. And like the Doherty vaccine, it targets just the tip of the virus's spike.
Potentially, we can adapt the vaccine to attack those variants more quickly than any other technology. And of course, that's why those mRNA vaccines were so quick to get approved, because it is quicker making an mRNA vaccine than a protein vaccine.
Scientists say most of the variants of the virus that we've had to deal with since the start of the pandemic are very similar, with only very few differences. The problem, they say, is when those differences occur in critical areas, it means the vaccines currently available are no longer as effective in protecting us. Researchers in Melbourne say the key to fighting variants of the virus again comes back to the tip of the spike, known as the receptor binding domain.
The variants all share this receptor binding domain, and some of the variants, like Omicron, have mutations in the receptor binding domain. So our vaccine has to deal with that, but so far our preclinical results are suggesting that we are getting good responses across the range of variants.
Both vaccines are being developed as boosters. They're currently being assessed for safety and efficacy in previously vaccinated volunteers.
Because the virus is traveling around the world, it is continuing to mutate.
And will likely do so, researchers say, for a long time into the future.